how difficult of a process it is. Yes, it comes faster for some teams, but wouldn't you rather hit your peak a little bit later on?
Asante. It's flawed! Giant rebound, put back in by Bakero. Muse made the first stop, but Bakero makes him pay. Phoenix leads.
And amazing on this left-hand side. Little two-man game down into the corner. They don't catch that near-post flick. That's a rising staple. And Ryan Flood just unleashes from about 25 yards out. Trey Muse called arms, answers it, but the deflection right down the middle. And Johnny Bakero, watch the quality to pluck this out of thin air and place it in the bottom corner. If that's not pedigree, Mike, I don't know what is. What a finish by John Bakero.
Mowar. Mowar plays back. Bakero got a hand of that. Mowar finishes by Muse. Phoenix leads 2-0. And this new home feels a lot like their old one.
A little skip off the deck, and he's able to get his arm out to it. But then on the deflection, nobody steps up to it. Watch all the black shirts watching. Say, no problem, goalkeeper. No help whatsoever lent to him. Santi Mowar has seen this before. This is one of the easier finishes he's ever going to get in his career, but he still has to react, and he does so to put himself up by 2.
Action from MLS, the Premier League, and the UEFA Champions League. Sirius XM FC, channel 157 on your Sirius XM radio or the Sirius XM app. Mowar, brilliant. Quinn! A debut goal for a mountain of a man in this league. Aiden Quinn makes it 3-1 Phoenix.
Gift a chance away. Easy enough. Asante looks up. He's got supplementation. He's got overlapping runs. And who else does he have? The massive left foot of Aiden Quinn. Good on him, by the way, as Mowar comes in. I just talked about the relationship that he had with Josh Suggs at New Mexico United. Aiden Quinn says, sure, let me help you out there.
Diego will feature again on an ESPN network later in the week. More on that in a moment. Mowar sliding this up. Lambert has a go, and with the deflection, it's by Muse. It's a 4th for Phoenix, and the Jamaican international with the gymnastics to boot.
To give you an idea, chooses the ladder. Here we go. Pace allows the support to come in behind. Again, no step from San Diego Loyal. They have not found a way to pick out these trailing runs. Charlie Adams late to the party that Lambert had already started. Backflipped so many times before for him in the past. He doesn't vary a lot.
And now Phoenix back in transition. Dadashev up ahead. Mowar on the ball. And he's taken off. Oh, giveaway at the back. Dadashev on the turn. Big save. And there's the follow. Solomon Asante. Back on the score sheet in 2021 for Phoenix Rising.
Tried to come one direction, and then right here, just a little careless, coming right back through the middle. Can't take a chance like this. Ball up over the top of all fault. Gets away from him, not his fault. It's a hospital one. Their striker unleashes, and Super Solo to the rescue. It's a good save by De La Paz, but unfortunately needs a little bit of help when he coughs this up. And the speedy little Ghanaian just tucks it home. That they would like him to get more involved in the attack moving forward means that there are going to be times like we just saw a second ago and like you see now where this big ball up over the top or step into the midfields are going to happen.
Mowar on the volley scores! Through the 5-hole. Route 1 football. Phoenix Rising double its advantage.
With all the real estate available to him, a little bit of ball watching by Tarek Morad on the backside. Memo Diaz had pushed up. Santi Mowar sees the space, and as he gets out in front of him, Josh, he recognizes he's the lone man moving into the final third. Has no support. Sometimes you got to do it on your own. For a guy that struggled for form in
Asante picks this off, and that's an easy finish. A brace for Solomon Asante, his first 2 goals on the season. And Phoenix Rising picking up right where they left off a week ago.
They are fighting against themselves. The non-save against Santi Mowar, the inability to clear off the first goal, and the ineffective ability to play out of the back by their goalkeeper. De La Paz has gotten them in trouble once again, just gifting opportunities to Phoenix Rising. Out. Phoenix to step on the ball a bit more and control some of the tempo, and what they've done is drop Steinberger a bit deeper, as well as Guenzati, and no, they're not necessarily going to have as much buildup, but they don't need it anymore. They're up by 2.
This shot is on and in. There's one back. Santi Mowar scores.
Transition and his vision. This is why they brought him out of the midfield onto the back line. You play off Dadashov and you don't get the step. This is where you get yourself into trouble. And I said the ability to adapt. Adaptability equaled success for Santi Mowar. The different look for Flemings comes back inside.
And you're just talking about the shock defeat at Tampa and how it came about. But Rick Shan said they were preparing for humidity. It was the other things that caught them out.
As this slips through, Dadashov on the turn. Not even 2 minutes gone, and Phoenix Rising already on top. It's Dadashov's first of the season.
Absolutely brilliant. The ball's going to come in here from Billingsley. It's a touch there, and it gets a deflection, by the way, a touch and turn. Could the defenders have been a bit tighter? Yeah, probably, but don't take anything away from this lovely turn and finish. You could be somewhere in Europe with all those fans.
Headed down and in. Joey Farrell, his first start of the season, and he scores his first goal as well. It's 2-1 Phoenix.
That's a good header. It's a good set piece. Set piece. Solomon Asante whipped in. It's going away from goal. His marker maybe could have stayed a little bit tighter on him, on Joey Farrell. Nonetheless, a great header. Game can be when you play good teams.
In swinger by Quinn. It's headed away, right up into the air. Mowar scores! On the volley, just waiting for that to fall. And he gives Phoenix Rising a 3-1 advantage.
Far to Phoenix, ball comes in. Headed, the header's not a good header, is it? And then the challenge is very poor. You've got to close. Santi Mowar done a lot more positively than that. And that was Julian Gaines. So a poor header, poor, but I guess as long as you make the save, that's what counts.
Dadashov. Rufat Dadashov scores! It's a brace for Dadashov, and Phoenix starting to run away from Vegas.
Yep. Again, nice early quick throw. Vaquero in. Now look at the turn. You can't let him turn there. You've got 2 players marking him, and from that tight angle, wow, I tell you what, that's some finish. Top corner.
Solomon Asante scores! A cool, calm, and collected finish for the captain, and it's now 5-1 Phoenix.
I think he picks his spot because his head's down. The goalkeeper goes the wrong way anyway. And there's happiness at Wild Horse Pass.
Moving forward, Phoenix again, Asante to the right. Aiden Quinn going for goal, parried away by Gomez. The battle still on the edge as Lacroix is able to recover. Back for Phoenix, they find the hole. Asante Mowar, his 5th straight game of the year, and he's able to put the back of the net. And Rising has scored their first goal here in Sacramento since 2014.
Decent strike on goal. Gomez forces the rebound. Lacroix does enough to put Asante off, you think, and then Asante does a good job picking up more, and the finish right between Dan Casey's legs. That's a tough one for Sacramento, just feeling like they were in control of where the game's at, but we've spoke about it with Phoenix. All of a sudden, that's what they can do, and that's what they've done. consistently for the last few years.
Now that play by Asante will keep on it.